Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inspiring Best Living, where we talk about wealth creation, wellness, and well nourished soul. My name is Remi Wesley Ogude, your regular host, and I'm very happy to be back on another episode of our wealth creation series. And today's topic is how to be in charge of your financial future. In life, the challenge of being in charge of our financial future is a common one. And I can tell you, no one has a crystal ball of knowing with certainty what the future holds. The only one that knows exactly or that has the foresight of what our future is the creator himself. This is why we need to take intentional steps to be able to be in charge of our own financial future. Someone has said that if we do not create the future we want, we have to endure the future we get. So the best thing is taking those intentional steps to be able to create and design a great financial future for ourselves. So having understood that, why is it that people do not want to take charge of their financial future? The first reason is ignorance. People are not even aware that there's an option to their 9 to 5 job. They are not even aware that there are things they need to do and put in place to be able to have a great financial future. So some people struggle on their 9 to 5 job, thinking that as long as it's able to meet their basic needs, they are fine. What they do not understand is that sometimes this income may not be able to keep up with the pace of economic trends like devaluation, interest rates, changes, and all the rest of them. So that's the first one. The second one is fear. Fear of what if it doesn't work? What if I lose money? What if and what if? There are so many what ifs that people are haunted with that are not making them to take the right steps concerning their financial future. The second one is deception of short-term alternatives. People feel that they have job security, they have a high income job, and they don't think they need to take steps about their financial future. I want to tell you, as someone said, that job is a short-term solution to money problem, which is a long-term problem. Yes, because long time after you either have retired or your job is gone, you will still need money to resolve a lot of issues about your life. So what are you going to do after you are done with your job or your job is gone? What will happen? Yes, we don't plan for job to be gone for some of us, but sometimes it happens. People still lose their job. The most secured jobs are still not secured. There's no absolute job security. Apart from that, your family income grows, and as it grows, you may not be able to keep pace with the growth if you just are surviving on one job. So that's the second reason. One, ignorance. The second one is fear. And the third one is deception of short-term alternatives. The fourth one is financial illiteracy. So a lot of people don't have financial education because it's not taught in school. There's a gap between what is taught in school and what people know. So the best way to have that knowledge is to go seek for financial education. The fifth one is that people give excuse of lack of time. And ironically, they don't have time because of that same job that keeps them busy. The 9 to 5 job does not allow one sometimes to even do any other thing. After you come back, you are fatigued. Sometimes you don't have time. You still want to attend to family. But I tell people that not having time for anything is a matter of priority. If we really know that we want to embark on this journey of being in charge of our financial future, we still have to create time to be able to do that. Someone said, money is important, but I do not want to spend all my life working for money. Not having time, just working for money, not thinking or taking time to invest or begin the journey of financial literacy and wealth creation may lead to one chasing money for the rest of one's life. You don't want to be there. It's not a good place to be because it has not taking care of your financial future has serious implications. There are so many implications, but in this episode, I will touch on few implications in this episode. The first one I'll quickly talk about is continuous or perpetual financial struggle. If one does not take care of his financial future, the person may struggle perpetually, because like I said, the earned income, no matter how high it is, may not be enough in the long run to take care of your financial future. More so, it will not allow you to create lasting wealth that you will need, even for yourself, not to talk about leaving wealth for your generation and for your family. The second one is that it's a missed opportunity to create wealth. Time is irrecoverable in the school of wealth. If one misses the opportunity to create wealth on time and take charge of his financial future, one may not be able to regain that wealth. This is unfortunately one of the mistakes that a lot of people make. They don't start the journey on time where they're young, and when they become old and they have no earned income again, they are stuck. So sometimes the pension they earn and the other benefits that come from their job is not enough to meet their needs. Meanwhile, they have lost that time where they should have invested when they were much earlier. The third one is risk of being a victim of money. One becomes a victim of money when one does not have money to meet the basic things of life, or to continue to have options in life, or one is limited even in terms of fulfilling his dream or aspiration. So not having enough money will not allow one to have options. So that's why people get stuck with the kind of job they don't want. That's why people stay in marriages where they don't like. They stay with an abusive partner because they feel there's no way out. They are stuck with such. They stay on the job they don't like, and they cannot also fulfill their dreams and impact. They can't donate to people, widows, orphanage. They can't become a great philanthropist like Warren Buffett, like Bill Gates, and other people that are impacting their worlds because they have not taken care of their financial future. They have not started investing at a younger age when they should have done, and they keep thinking that they have time to be able to do this. So it can make one to become a victim of money. Sometimes it's even to the very extreme. Some people become a victim of money that in their old age, they can't afford to meet basic things of life, like feeding comfortably, eating the kind of food they want, living in the kind of place they want, clothing, shelter. All those basic things of life may become luxury and may become very, very hard for them to support with their hand income. In the light of these consequences, what are the tips that can share with us today on how we can take care of our financial future? There are so many tips I could have shared, but because of my time, I'll just limit it to a few in this way. The first one is wake up and be self-aware. When I say wake up and be self-aware, I say that because that is the beginning of the journey. When you are conscious of it, when you know about it, as someone has said, that awareness is the beginning of growth. And that's so very true. As you're aware now, as you're listening to me, if you have not taken any action, begin to listen to this tape. This is the time to take steps. The day I took steps, so what happened was I was self-aware. I just thought the work I was doing, I needed more, that the income would not take me so far. And I began the journey. Even though I was inexperienced, but as I started, I was making mistakes. But after that, I learned from that mistake. And today, the rest is history. Yes, I might not have become an expert in the journey, but certainly I'm not where I used to be. So you can also do the same. Wake up and be self-aware. The second one is reflect on what you should have done years back that you have not done, and begin to take steps. When I say reflect, I'm not saying wallow in regrets and be feeling sorry for yourself, but I'm just saying that take those steps. Maybe 5 years ago, there was an investment you should have made, either in property because you had money and you didn't do that. You spent the money on something else. Or maybe there were paper assets you should have invested in that you did not. And now you're thinking, oh, I had the opportunity, I didn't do it. Start doing it now. Reflect on the things, on the opportunities you have had in the past that you didn't make good use of, and that you can begin to take steps and make good use of those opportunities if you still have the opportunity to do that. But if you are not, start afresh. The third one is to begin to take the journey of your financial literacy seriously. Financial literacy is so very important. That's one of the major challenges we have in the School of Wealth. People dabble into investment without being financially educated about that investment, and they make losses and they say they want to quit and like because investment is risky. No, it's because they haven't acquired enough financial literacy to be able to handle that investment. So begin that journey of financial literacy now so that you'll be able to thrive in whatever investment opportunity you want to embark upon. The fourth one, the last one, which I want to talk about is begin to identify any of the asset classes you want to engage in. We have 4 asset classes. We have in business, we have commodity, we have paper assets and real estate. So which of them would you want to, depending on your references, your background, and also the financial literacy that you have embarked upon and the things that you want to pick one. Read about them, understand, have a fair knowledge of all of the 4 assets on how they can help you create wealth. At least as you begin, focus on 1 or 2 and you can begin to invest. You may want to start with paper assets if you have done your due diligence just to be sure that you are investing well, understanding the fundamentals. You may want to start with business, you may want to start with commodity, you want to start with real estate. Commodity is having some valuables in their raw states that you can convert into products. So there are other things, like I said, paper assets is about investing in stocks, treasury bills, promissory notes, and different paper assets, commercial paper. You can just make research and see which one you want to embark upon. And for business, it's just about setting systems in place around the delivery of goods and services. You want to know. I want to set systems around structures and systems around any of the other 3 asset classes. And you also want to consider, is it real estate? What kind of property you want to start with? So begin to make research to be able to know what to do around that. That's how to take care of your financial future. It's these 4 asset classes that can create wealth for you, and the earlier the better. In the school of wealth, like I said, time is the greatest asset. It is irrecoverable. Any other losses you make, you can easily recover. If you lose money, you can recover. If you lose opportunity, you can recover. When you lose money and when you lose time, it's hard to recover. So that's why the best time for you to have taken care of your financial future would have been some years back. The next best time is now. As you are hearing me now, this is when you can begin if you have not already begun. As I round up today, I want you to know that this platform is to inspire you in 3 key areas: wealth creation, wellness, and well-nourished soul. Remember, you don't have to choose between being healthy and wealthy. You can have both as icing on the cake of a well-nourished soul. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to share the video, the link with your friends, family, or whoever can benefit from it. And also, please don't forget to subscribe by pressing the notification button so you can be notified right away once a new episode is produced. This is how far I can go today. Until I come your way next time, I'm your regular host, Remi Wesley Ogude. Take care and bye.